So you just got your crush's phone number and the texts are starting to send out and roll in. Well, kind of. You haven't received that many texts back from them. So are they really interested in you? How can you tell through text? Or maybe the person you're dating suddenly changes through texts. Perhaps they seem friendly or flirty in person, but through text, you sense something different. Here are 6 texting signs your crush is not actually into you. Number 1, their energy is off or suddenly different from yours. Do you text that person you like with great enthusiasm? Are you always the one with energy in the conversation? While everyone is different and not everyone has the same enthusiasm while texting, if you notice a sudden change in their attitude through texts, this could be a bad sign. It's not a bad idea to ask them about it if you've known each other for a while. If there's someone new and you notice they never text as much enthusiasm or energy back with you, they may not like you as much as you like them. Or maybe they just have as much enthusiasm as good old cousin Larry. He's just not into texting much. Everyone shows their enthusiasm differently, so it's good to get a baseline for what their normal behavior is. But generally, when we like someone, we'll be pretty excited when texting them or setting up a time to hang out, or at least have the same energy of how we feel about each other. Number 2, they don't initiate the texting. You do. Are you always the one to initiate the conversations with them? Are they never texting you first? This is often a sign they aren't as into you as you had hoped. If you wanna get to know someone, you generally wanna start to text them, or at least set up a time to hang out to, well, get to know them. When we really like someone and the texting has already been initiated, we'll likely text them first with a new conversation starter a few times. And hopefully they'll text us with some too. Number 3, they always take a very long time to respond. How long does it take for your crush to respond to your texts? Minutes? Hours? Days? Weeks? People can have busy lives, and your crush will likely let you know if they've been busy or couldn't respond right away. But if they generally ignore their week-long absence from their phone, it might be that they don't view you as a potential romantic partner that they wanna get to know. Number 4, their texting focus is always on physical intimacy and not emotional. When your crush texts you, you can't help but notice every conversation always leads to the topic of physical intimacy rather than emotional intimacy. The question is, are they interested in you as a romantic partner or as a casual partner? If their texts are more focused on getting to know you as a person as well as a bit of flirtation, they probably see you as a potential long-term partner. But if they only text about physical intimacy, they might not be interested in you seriously. Number 5, they don't text back any questions and they don't keep the conversation going. Does your crush ever text you any questions? Go back and look for those question marks, people. Generally, if we admire someone and wanna be their friend or more than friends, we're gonna keep the conversation going. That means not only asking questions to start up a new conversation or topic, but also asking follow-up questions when you've said something thoughtful or serious. If you've just delved into the meaning of life, the existential questions that keep you up in bed at night, and they respond with a good ol' "K," then they're not for you. It's time to move on to brighter pastures, fresher milk, attractive farmhands. And number 6, their texts and replies to you are short, one-word responses. Remember the dreaded K? Well, they've got a cousin, a bunch of them. The dreaded emoji response. It's not so bad if you've been having a good conversation and it's now dwindling down. You've got lasagna in the oven and they have a cousin Larry coming over with a deep dish pizza. You can't talk forever. But if all they do is respond to your thoughtful texts or questions with an emoji, then it's not looking too good. Even as a friend, always responding with a simple emoji when you're having a texting conversation isn't the best. If they respond with short responses or one-word responses, often, especially to your flirt attempts, that could mean they're not into you romantically, but may wanna still be friends, who knows? Perhaps let them know how you feel, or ask them on a date and see if they feel the same way about you on an emotional level. Sometimes they may just feel okay, or have a burnt lasagna in the oven they need to get to. Larry, turn off the oven, we're getting pizza. So does your crush seem to like you over text? Do they respond with emojis? Have you ever received the dreaded K from them? Do you have a lasagna in the oven? I wouldn't want to be texting too if I did. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to click the like button and share it with a friend, loved one, or someone who could use it. Subscribe to Psych2Go and hit the notification bell icon for more content like this. As always, thanks for watching.